Duke comes out of that stretch against Arizona and Michigan State at 1-1. 2-1 overall, and now Bucknell is here at Cameron, and away we go. Home loss to Delaware, a loss at Penn. They beat Niagara on the road, and then most recently a loss on the road at LaSalle, and they've got the game's first points with Rue Biziek, the 6'9" sophomore. Duke operates with 4 starters back from last year, of course. Same lineup, and there's Kyle Filipowski off target from deep, and the rebound down to Josh Bosco, who suffered a knee injury Tuesday against LaSalle, and he's going to be out 5 to 6 weeks. Noah Williamson, no, and then the 7-footer commits the foul.
Be a little bit more patient in the half court with their shot selection, change sides of the floor with good spacing.
Yeah, that was one of the things he said to us. Shot selection and also valuing the basketball. Jared McCain out of the corner for 3. In that regard last season, and so far just 34% from 3. That one rolled off, and Filipowski clears it 90 seconds in. Filipowski off the bounce, dropped it off for Mark Mitchell. Gotta love that from your 7-footer.
Well, that's what John Shire told us today, Mike, is that's the thing that he's improved the most at, as well as clearing the passing lanes and attacking at the other end.
There's Noah Williamson, the 7-footer from Latvia, with a handoff for Bosco. And now the shot clock winding down as Filipowski shows on Bosco. They move it, and Biziek sticks a 3. The head coach back at his alma mater in year 1 as a first-time head coach. Proctor on a step back for the Blue Devils. Quiet so far. Ian Moda Jr. off the bounce, back out for Williamson. He, like Filipowski, can step out and shoot it. And that's their 4th road game in a span of 9 days. They're now by 5 in the first 4+ minutes here at Duke. On a skip, Biziek knocks down another. You mentioned he can shoot it. He's got a good stroke. He had missed his last 11 threes coming into tonight. Jeremy Roach off the bounce with the shot clock winding down on Foster. Comes up short. Blake's the rebound, and then blocked by Pip Ajayi. Hidden gem. 6'9" sophomore from Iowa. Foster on the baseline, out of bounds for Sean Stewart.
The screener play here, and Bucknell over a help.
D2 Mercyhurst transfer on a handoff for Bosco, being hounded by Blakes. Long 2, not there on the step back, and then last touch.
Again, he's just drawn so much attention.
And then looked like he kind of shoved the freshman Stewart where to go. Blakes the rebound off to Jack Forrest. 7 is still scoreless. Wide open Blakes. Can knock it down, and then a foul on the floor goes against Bucknell on the rebounding action. There's Roach. Can't knock it down. Stewart the offensive rebound. Stewart banging, and Filipowski cleaning it up.
Beat them from the outside or inside.
I told you he's the top scorer for Bucknell at 17 a game. Long 2, Jeremy Roach. 2 turnovers and 0 of 2 shooting for Jack Forrest, 5th-year senior, most experienced guy for Bucknell. High-low, here's Mitchell from Young.
It's great execution. They worked on this today. They're the flash cutter from the weak side, and then they go right inside and body slam.
18-11 is the Duke lead, rather 19-11. They had momentarily switched it on accident, and Forrest has his first bucket.
He found a little lane and just made something happen.
Spinning Mitchell gets the roll. And John Shire is trying to get him going. Told us that Mitchell hasn't been great yet these first couple of games. 5 turnovers the first 2 back for Mitchell. And now Forrest is starting to get in rhythm.
I think John Griffin III understands how to operate. Give his team confidence. Be tough on him, but give him confidence. There's a good outside shot by Forrest coming off a beautiful out-of-bounds play. A little pin down on the weak side.
Against the zone, here is Foster driving baseline, finding Mitchell. Sends it back out for Proctor. Yes.
No, not a good look. A little rush shot by Biziek.
And now Mitchell got the early positioning with a size mismatch on Bosco. McCain off the bounce. Back out Mitchell. Got it. And that's a good sign for Mark Mitchell. Late shot clock for Bucknell as Bosco looks off to the sideline and his head coach. To the corner, Biziek contested 3. Got it in the face of Mitchell. His 3rd 3, he's got 11. Young underneath, back out for Proctor. Sticks it.
Stay home on the shooters.
And Young passed it out. Bijiek's feeling it. Too strong this time in the rebound to Proctor. And now Mitchell going one-on-one with the size advantage. Off glass and it rolled out. And now Roach is hounding Bosco, who somehow escapes. Bosco wraps it around, and Bijiek too strong from the corner. Offensive rebound, Mota. And back out. Forrest can't hit.
Good job by Mota. That's what that.
The analytics back that up as well. Off of offensive rebound, send it back out for a three. It's a high percentage of them. Foster, no. Forrest the rebound, and Bucknell wants to. A team picked 9th in the Patriot League, and they turn it over. Ryan Young, the flush! For dunks this season, and in the second week of the season, who saw this one?
Right, at one point he's guarding Josh Bosco, the point guard, out on the perimeter, didn't ask for any help. Playing on a Sunday morning in the playground instead of in Cameron Indoor. You can't not throw those loose passes.
Forrest can't answer. Proctor's got it, Duke's off to the races. Proctor for Foster. Down low, it's Mitchell. And the foul!
What Duke and their student body needed after Filipowski left the building. Out of the locker room for John Griffin III. Just misdirection, forced direct face cut to the rim.
Bucknell continues to sag off.
He's done that a few times. He dribble drives in there, he gets himself in trouble with nowhere to go.
And Duke makes him pay with Tyrese Proctor. Ball screen from Williamson for Bosco. Low catch for Williamson, who had to bring it down with the pass delivered there, and then a Bucknell turnover, their 10th already. Proctor kicks, McCain hoists, hits! Really built off that scoreless showing and bounce back. John Shire said a big-time response with his 18. Tom Izzo said he was the best player. Proctor spins one out, and Forrest clears it for Bucknell.
Continue to play harassing defense, hands up in the passing lanes, contesting, just in a stance.
Bucknell trying to hang around Duke's defense, forcing the Bison into tough shots like this.
Mike, but they don't over gamble. They kind of just play solid with each other.
Power, no. He's still in search of his first collegiate. Inside of 6 to go, and every touch challenging for Forrest, and then he turned it over. Off to the races. Foster lays it in. Splits at the line, and Foster the rebound. It's Foster, Blakes, Stewart, Power, and McCain. And Stewart's got a chance at 3.
Becoming a good basketball player. Just the rim run is just special, just unbelievable. But the footwork, the ability to kind of gather himself.
Grew up on the same street as Grant Hill. Those families very close in the upbringing of. Yeah, John Shire was already chatting with us about what that one's going to be like, making that trip to Arkansas. It's going to be a late night special. Blake's down the lane with the finish.
Jalen Blakes has played his tail off here in the last 10 minutes. The guys coming off the bench continue to fly at Bucknell.
And then he just added his first points, and now Stewart wrangles down Neil Begovic. Williamson to the block. Can't finish over Stewart. Begovic straight on. Hubbard calling for a ball screen. Got to get it up. He does. And left it short. Fan favorite. You can hear that. And back out for Berger. Bosco on the drive. McCreesh the cut, the finish, and the foul.
I know they like him. They think he's going to be a player down the road. He's a freshman from the Bronx.
Patrick O'Brien, true freshman, was looking for somewhere to go. And now Mota spinning on Begovic, and the finish.
John Griffin III, he's got to be proud of his team. They fought hard. He's coached them hard. And they're going to grow. They're going to grow. He is an excellent basketball coach. They learned a lot tonight. But Duke
is 3-1. 90-60 the final over Bucknell here at Cameron.